Hello and welcome back to the podcast We Are Selling. My name's Lee Woodward, Head of Education at Realtair. Today's podcast is about winning business, and winning business is about moments. And when we look at the moments of a presentation from that first taking the call to signing someone up, there is 10 key areas we need to give consideration. And number one is the appointment confirmation. When they always call you, ask, was it from a referral, or what prompted you to call our company? Knowing that gives you the tip-off of where the conversation could lead. If it is that a property has been sold nearby by you, by your team, that reference point is mandatory. Or it could be, you don't know me at all, but a friend of mine sold a property to you many years ago. But we need to know the signals and the tone. Are you turning up pre-sold? Are they just pricing you in the market? So one of the first moments is that appointment confirmation. And great questions get answers and statements get judged. Point two is send your digital introduction or proposal, depending on how that first conversation went, as a digital link, as an SMS that they can scroll and review on their phone. This is the agenda. That index in your pitch, pre-listing kit, digital introduction, proposal, whichever channel you're choosing, that should be the order of the listing conversation when you're actually in the lounge room. Point three of the moments of winning business is vendor involvement on the tour. Now, vendor involvement is when you ask that question. When you leave this property, what will you miss most about it? As you're walking round the home in your tourable moments, you may ask, tell me what I can't see, the invisible value that we've discussed on this program before. But vendor involvement is where they feel you are into their property. Point four is your presentation and selling plan. They didn't call you in just for a chat. They want to know you have a plan, and your presentation and selling plan, your rollout plan of what you would do should you get appointed, becomes the moment of truth of everything you strategically know about selling real estate. Point five, clear and direct questions. Have you definitely decided to put the property on the market? What will you miss most about the home when you go? Can I ask you, why have you chosen now to put the property on the market? Where would you be off to if you got an outstanding result? Point six is the property presentation discussion. This is a sensitive question and a sensitive time in your time together with the owners. And it's okay to bring it up by saying, let's discuss the presentation of the property. Why? What's wrong with it? Nothing. Looks fantastic. You're actually living here as you would in what we call live mode. However, we need to shift the property to sell mode. And when the buyer comes through, they're looking to buy their property, not yours. So by packing everything away, all the photos, all the kids' toys in the boxes and getting that off site allows the property to breathe and gives us a better chance at a better result. Point seven is to explain your staged marketing, those 4 campaigns that you'll be running in order to get a great result for them, and that by having staged marketing, we're doing that to get the price right before it hits the portal. Point 8 is how we're going to showcase the property, the digital inspection, the buyer booklet that you will be delivering to that final person who comes into that negotiation. And I think there is that separation between the standard agent and the standout agent when we look at how they showcase the asset. And as we know, it is our job to protect the asset. Point 9 in the moments of winning a presentation is how you overcome objections and how you lead into the actual paperwork for signing up the property. The quote pad close is a technique that we have discussed on this program before, where you say, let me put my whole quote in writing so I can leave it with you. And that digital moment where they can sign on glass and that activates your services is a powerful converter. As people understand, this one's already filled out, I just need to get started. Because when an owner says no to 5 agents, they still haven't made a decision. Make it easy to do business with you. And point 10, if all these moments haven't led to that signature, a full proposal of everything you've said, your executive summary, the calendar of events, your incredible pitch, the incredible index that shows how thorough your rollout plan is required. And in the incredible platform of pitch, there's that wonderful accept button at the bottom of the proposal that brings it all together. And they are the moments of a listing presentation that you can win business. So in summary, number one was the appointment conversation. Then you've got your textable digital link for the SMS pre-listing kit, digital introduction. Make sure you use vendor involvement on the tour and have the presentation and selling plan to strategically discuss what you do. Have clear and direct questions. Make sure the property presentation discussion is a key moment. Stage marketing and your direct selling plan, that compartmentalization of marketing shows you're doing it to get buyer engagement. Have the ability to showcase a property with your digital inspection or buyer booklet. Know how to overcome objections, pricing, and get onto paperwork. And then finally, your professional proposal, the executive summary of everything you do. And there it is, the 10 key moments for winning business. And that's the conclusion of our podcast this week. Thank you for listening. I'm Lee Woodward, and I'll see you next week.